What do economic graphs mean for GED basic economics? Have you ever wondered how numbers and lines on a graph can tell a story about money and choices? Understanding economic graphs is essential for mastering basic economics, especially for the General Educational Development Test. These graphs are not just random shapes, they are tools that help you see how different parts of the economy connect. Economic graphs illustrate relationships between key factors like price, quantity, supply, and demand. For example, the supply curve shows how much of a product sellers are willing to offer at various prices. It slopes upward because higher prices encourage producers to supply more. On the other hand, the demand curve shows how much consumers want to buy at different prices. This curve slopes downward since lower prices usually lead to more demand. When you look at these graphs, you will notice that price is typically displayed on the vertical axis, while quantity is shown on the horizontal axis. The point where the supply and demand curves intersect is known as the equilibrium price. This is the price at which the amount producers want to sell matches the amount consumers want to buy. Being able to read these graphs is crucial for answering questions on the GED test. For instance, if the price of a product decreases, the demand curve indicates that consumers are likely to buy more. Conversely, if the price increases, producers are inclined to supply more, as shown by the supply curve. You might also encounter more complex graphs, such as line graphs or bar graphs, which can show changes over time or compare different data sets. These tools help you analyze trends, such as how prices or production levels fluctuate over months or years. Understanding economic graphs equips you to tackle questions about market behavior and basic economic principles like scarcity and choice. This knowledge is not only useful for passing the GED test but also for making informed decisions in everyday life regarding money and resources. In essence, economic graphs are essential for grasping the relationships between price, supply, and demand. They clarify how markets function and how prices are determined, making them a key component of the General Educational Development Social Studies test.